Hi everyone, welcome to another Warframe video of mine. Instead of being a guide, this is going to be a video where I test out a little funny idea I had. So, currently there's an event going on in Warframe. By the way, it won't be going on for much longer, and in fact, considering when I upload this video, it may already be over. But it is not the Ghoul Purge one, it is the Pyrus Project one. So, this event up here, what you have to do for it is you have to go and collect a bunch of things to help rebuild one of the relays. So if you didn't know, what the relays are basically a big place you can go for all kinds of things. Like you can talk to the syndicates there, you can trade. I've gone to them a few times in a few of my videos, and what happened at one point in Warframe's lore and story and gameplay, like all of it, is Vahak, this Gneral, came along and tried to destroy the relays, and he actually succeeded destroying a bunch of them. So what I'm going to be trying, and then what happened in this event anyway is you're trying to rebuild the relay, by gathering all these parts for it, and that's what I'm in the process of doing now. Except through watching a bunch of YouTube videos, I found out that you actually end up facing Sargus while trying to rebuild the relay. So what I'm going to be doing here is seeing if, just for fun, if I can beat him with an all-fire loadout. So I've got Ember Prime equipped, I've got the Ignis Wraith, which is a flamethrower. For my secondary, I've got a gun that shoots radiation and ice. Yes, I know that's not fire, but I really didn't have any fire-based weapons for my secondary slot. And then for my melee weapon, I've got basically a fire shield. Like, it literally is made out of fire. So I'm just going to go to this relay construction site and then see how it goes and see if you can actually beat Sargus with nothing but flame, because in my opinion that'd be a pretty funny way to beat him. Yeah, I mainly am choosing this, and one of the reasons why I want to try this is because Ember and Ember Prime, actually, their pass ability is when they are lit on fire, they actually gain energy, and I've equipped Rejuvenation on this loadout, so I'll be healing myself as he damages me, and also, and since Sargus will be burning me so much, I'll be able to just keep getting energy. So the general idea is just use the enemy's power against them. This will also work if you have just average base Ember. And to show you how to get Ember, I can't believe I actually haven't done this before, but I'm going to make a video on how to get her soon.
What do you have for our builders, Tenno?
Yeah, by the way, so how you actually go through getting all this, and this will be useful if the thing isn't over yet, is you have to defeat the Grustdrag three times, which is, well, easier said than done. It's pretty straightforward, though. The Grustdrag 3 are a bunch of psychopathic Gneral that actually are so insane that they went and attacked their other Gneral buddies and were put into a special kill squad that can come after you sometimes. They come after you if you side with the Corpus on invasions, making Vahak get very, very angry. So that's all you have to do, like, to get that part of the thing done for rebuilding the relay. You just defeat them 3 times. Complete a daily Samaras task. I have a video which I'll link in the description for actually how to complete a daily Samaras scan and how to scan things in general. Contribute Pyrus Essence. Basically, this stuff, how it works is you see Grenadier with a special yellow star walking around certain planets. Mainly, I think it's Mercury, Earth. That includes, for some reason doesn't include the plains of Eidolon. I've never seen them there. Saturn, and I think it was either Ceres or Sedna, one of them. The lower level one of those 2 Grenadier planets. So you basically find these guys walking around with a star on them, indicating that they are the special type. And then you basically attack them till they fall down, and then you press X on them just like a capture target to start capturing them. Except instead of capturing them, you basically suck the Pyrus Essence out of them, like a juice or something, like a vampire would be doing, and they die. And then lastly, you have to complete relay struck components, which I will show you the blueprint for in a moment. Like, I mean, after I've, of course, beaten Sargus Struck.
That's it. We're good for resources. The Grenadier can't stop us now.
Tenno, you are in contempt for the crime of conspiring with traitors.
Yeah, so as you can tell, Sargus is pretty mad about all this because, well, he's a Grenadier, and they generally don't like it when other people succeed. So now what I'm pretty sure will happen is once you leave this site, the Still Meridian will immediately call you for help, going, "Oh no, Sargus Rock, he's trying to get into the relay," and oops, you think he has.
Tenno! Rock's hit us hard. It's bad. Defenses are toast. We're dug in, but we're not gonna last much longer. If you want this relay back, you're gonna have to fight for it.
I can't tell if she was actually making a pun there. If you notice, she says the relay is toast and Sargus Rock has a lot of fire-based attacks, so yeah, I wonder if she was. And if she was, man, that is a bad way, like, that's a bad moment to make a pun. She sounded like basically she had just came out from the middle of a fight, and she had just been, like, I don't know, Sargus Rock had been chasing around with a flamethrower, just screaming at her, and, like, all day long trying to roast it, and she's just like, "Oh, the relay's toast! You get it, Tenno? Uh-huh!" Not really the smartest idea. I mean, if she was joking. Anyway, so here I go. Don't need to see this. It seemed landing 100 times.
I gave you everything. I command soldiers eager to kill and die. All the glory a leader could ever want. And instead, you chose to stand with rats.
Man, he rolls
What
his
makes
ass.
you angrier, old man? That I had the guts to stand against the Grenier? Or that you didn't?
You rejected your destiny.
He's going full Star Wars. Oh, this is so cheesy.
Only failure and death. It is all going to burn closer. First the relay, then Steel Meridian, then you.
Also, wow, it sounded a lot like Precious Tower was actually, like, severely constipated when she was talking back to Sargus Rock. Yeah, also, this loadout is working surprisingly well so far. All the Grenier just dropping like flies to all this fire. I bet Sargus Rock's just looking on like, "That's my job! I meant to burn this stuff! Stop burning it all, Tenno!" I'm also even getting the same kind of essence I need from this stuff to actually rebuild the relay, which I don't really need right now because, well, I'm facing the Grenier in the relay. So while this is going on, I can pretty much explain to you how Sargus Rock works. So you have to stand near him and then get him to attack you with his fire attacks, and he'll kind of overload himself. And then you're meant to hit this opened up thing right there. Also, oh crap! Definitely need a retreat here. Losing all my shields. There's actually quite a lot of Grenier there. And apparently, actually, I don't think this, like, Ignis Wraith here, I don't think it actually was damaging him much. I was debating on whether to cheat or not. I mean, yeah, this isn't even a one-on-one fight. I'm gonna cheat because, frankly, Sargus Rock, he's just sending so many of his Grenier minions against me. Again, kind of funny he says that. The only thing that's really in flames right now is his Grenier soldiers. He's not really damaging, like, the actual relay here. Ah, nice. I already blown off one of his thingamajigs. Oh yeah, I totally forgot about actually doing a oh, neat! So apparently you can't actually burn him with the flamethrower, but Ember's fire-based attacks, they work just fine. Coming through! Oh, okay, so my bad. I'll make a correction in that. He has managed to burn something. A few measly plants. Good work, Sargus Rock. You and your Grenea. Oh, I love it how they say Tenno Scoom like that. Sometimes you hear the Grenea scream it really loud, and it actually sounds like they're just screaming Tenno Spooned. Like they're really happy they just found like the legendary Tenno Spoon. Some kind of artifact. In fact, that's a great idea. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna get myself a Zor, which is like your own craftable weapon that you can name right in the end, and I'm just gonna call it the Tenno Spoon. That way, Grenea actually have something to shout about when they face me. They're like, "Oh my God, the Tenno Spoon! I want to take it." And the funny thing is, I could actually have that happen if I went up against one of the like the dudes that can spawn dogs. The forget what they're called. Yeah, also, if the reason why I might be fighting kind of bad here is because, again, like a few other videos, I've chosen to record this in the time of the day where I've just got the sun right in my eyes. So yeah, it's kind of like I actually am being blinded by all the fire around here. So you could say this fight is, I don't know, realistic? I was also trying to not die there, but I guess it just did. Yeah, this is actually quite tough. Like, this is way tougher than normal survival missions I do. Usually aren't that many Grenea. The way he delivers these lines is so hammy. Oh yeah, if you didn't know what the term hammy means, basically I can explain it. There's an excellent article which I'll link, which is basically it's one website called TV Tropes, and they explain about a lot of tropes in movies, fiction, video games, all that kind of stuff. And the term hammy came from, there's this one movie where this one guy just went totally overboard in just saying, "Would you like a ham with that?" He's like, "Do you want a large ham with that?" So yeah, basically now you know what the term hammy means and where it comes from. In fact, the way I done it there, I'm pretty sure he did it even more overboard than what I just did there. Where is Sargus Rock, actually? Oh, there he is. Yeah, because I can pretty much defeat the Grenea all day, but if I don't actually attack him, it won't be over. Ah, that's what I needed to hit. Well, I love this. I guess my build, I didn't even realize, but my build is just so energy efficient, the Grenea can't even just like damage me that much, and then every time like Sargus Rock lights me up, I get more energy. Aw, damn, that's a real pity. I thought he'd have constantly new lines, but he actually doesn't. I guess it is kind of realistic. I mean, whenever there is an event like this, they usually don't have too many lines. I would love it though if they actually like responded to what you were doing. Like Sargus Rock would start getting really pissed if you actually started killing his soldiers with fire. It was kind of like his shtick. I love that. Rejects, organ, freaks. Defeating me will not change who you are. Yeah, he says that like a bad thing, when I bet a lot of players are really okay with what their Tenno has actually turned out to be. No spoilers, like I'm not going to include any spoilers here, but there's a big reveal if you play the second dream. Oh, I meant the War Within. Second dream actually is the reveal, but War Within is like a continuation of that reveal, if that makes any sense. I wonder how many Grenea actually end up killing by the end of this. Yeah, also, I feel like what it said about the level was actually kind of lying. Like, it said the level is, instead of the level of this, it is going to be level, let me just think. I think it was 15 to 30. And normally that indicates the mission isn't that tough actually, but this actually is. But even though the Grenadier in the mission aren't actually that tough, there's just so many of them. Man, that's hard to hit. Yeah, so also what you're seeing here is pretty much what the actual fight with Sargus Rock is like. I'm not sure, I don't think it's actually like this hard, like you actually face less Grenadier, and Sargus Rock may be a bit slower. I say maybe because it's been a while since I've done the actual fight against him, so he might actually be tougher by now. Oh, this is intense. I think I might actually put some kind of music in the background, or not. I mean, I don't really know if it would be fitting at this point. And also, I didn't really know why I was really saying, like, about, if or not, if Sargus Rock is, like, is fast or not. Because I'm, like, all of us, and by all of us, I mean, like, you and me will find out soon enough when I make, if you watch the video I'm going to make about, like, Sargus, about beating Sargus Rock and getting Ember. Again, I still don't really know why I haven't actually made that. At this point, even I can't actually tell exactly where I should be aiming for, so I'm just guessing it's some certain part of him that's like, well, of course you should aim for the glowing area, but it's kind of hard to tell here because of all the fire and everything, so I'm actually just generally aiming in the general area. At any moment now. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, that'd be horrible if that's true. You just couldn't die, and all you felt was pain. Ooh, got a lot of mods from that. I mean, I guess that makes sense because I was just flamethrowing so many Grenadier.
I always knew it was only a matter of time before Rock came for us. I can't lie. Without you, Tenno, we'd all be dead. Let this relay stand as a memorial to our friendship.
And you get a skin right at the end of it. A nice, neat little set flame skin. In my opinion, the stuff here that you actually get is more worthwhile. I mean, you get a ribbon mod. And this, which apparently by the look of it is a sidearm version of the sargus. The sargus is basically a rifle that's a two-shot rifle. Looks a lot like the old Western rifle. I really like it. Yeah, and of course the you get this ember noggle as well, which looks like it's all been crisped and burnt. Also, one thing that's kind of funny about all this is I'm actually enemy with Steel Meridian. So this is one thing that's kind of funny about Warframe. You can be completely like at odds with a syndicate you've just helped in a mission. Like, if you go here, look what she'll say.
You turned your back on a lot of innocent people, Tenno. What do you care?
See, she's so much more condescending because she hates me. And before I actually went and done this, I actually got rollerballed by Cressatel sent after me to kill me. So, if I was going to come up with some real low explanation, I'm going to say that she forgot which one Tenno mine was and like thought I was a different one and then called for me for help. I'm like, why not? I'll help. And then she gives me the reward and afterwards like, wait a minute, was that the one we're trying to kill? Oh shit! Yeah, so as I was saying before, this is what you need to build the relay struts. So you need Morphics, which if you don't have many of them, and they should be super easy to come by, is like one of the rare resources on Mercury. And by rare, I mean they pop up absolutely everywhere. Salvage is also super easy to get. You just go to Jupiter, open lockers, and it starts just flying everywhere. And this stuff, again, you just get it from the planets I said before where you get the pyrus essence from. So that's Mercury, Sedna, or Ceres, one of them. Also, and then I think also Sedna. Oh, did I already say that? And then, of course, Saturn, and then Earth, like I said before. Oh, and also, Plains of Eidolon counts. So you can find this stuff in the Plains of Eidolon, just not the Pyrus Essence. Yeah, so, that's pretty much it for the video. As it turns out, so I'm glad I found out, as it turns out. Fire, great for killing all Sargus Rock's minions. Not so much when you actually want to kill them yourself. Better off getting a, I guess, I don't know, a air effect weapon, like a rocket launcher or something, and just, hitting him with it a lot. But yeah, I'm glad I found that pretty enjoyable. Just all the hammy lines and everything, and toasting Sargus Rock's guys. I hope you found it quite enjoyable as well. So that's pretty much it for the video. Yeah, bye.